I'm here at the Envelio booth at DTech 2025, catching up with Luigi, who works here at Envelio. Can you tell me a little bit, Luigi, about what you do, your area of expertise, and why it's so important for you to be here at DTech?
Yeah, happy to do that. So we're Envelio. We're a company originally started in Germany in 2017 and now have moved to the US, have our first US client EverSource, and we help utilities with handling interconnection, handling grid planning, handling the data behind that, and really streamline and automate these processes. So we have some of our customers reduce their workload by 90%. We handle thousands of interconnections automatically, and with the goal of reducing the queue and getting DRs, loads, data centers connected quicker to the grid.
How important is it to speed up interconnection in the United States right now? It seems like interconnection queues are as jammed up as they could possibly be at all the wrong times.
Yeah, I mean, it is really important. Actually, it's at the core because, I mean, when something wants to be connected to the grid, we need the energy, we need data centers, so we need load, we also need generation. And there's actually economic development depending on that. There's business cases depending on that. There's dollars and cents depending on that. So accelerated interconnection ultimately accelerates economic development, accelerates growth and prosperity. So we want to make that faster and help utilities do that.
I know there are some other interconnection software solutions. Can you tell me a bit about Envelio's secret sauce? What makes you the go-to option for your utility customers?
Yes, so we take a holistic approach to that. So when you look at interconnection, it's not just single steps in that, but you need to look at it from an end-to-end perspective. So this means we start and want to create a streamlined, seamless experience for our customers and automating everything with that. So there's the data, which is a big piece, and I think one of our core parts of our solution is automating that data piece, so updating your network model without hundreds of thousands of personal hours that you need to put in there. Then it's automating the study process, so you rely your load flow analysis so that your engineers can actually focus on what matters. And they don't need to take care of all the administrative and data stuff before, but can start studying and make sure that the interconnections process as quickly as possible.
Not every utility has the same resources, though. There's big ones like EverSource that I know you're working with, and there's some smaller co-ops that also need to get with the times and make their grids smarter. How do you ensure that you have a solution for everybody and can meet the needs no matter where we're at on the grid?
Yes, we have 70 clients to date, and they range from large IOUs with millions of customers to really small municipalities and co-ops. Our smallest one is 5,000 customers, and our approach is really customer-centric. So when we start working with a new client, we meet with them, we take our time and tailor a solution to their needs to make it work for them. And ultimately, it helps you to make more with less resources. So this is exactly why it's a big opportunity also for small utilities, because it's not easy to find engineers today. Many are retiring, not many are starting, but the interconnection to the other side is growing. So this is at the core, helping you with less resources to make more and make better decisions and with better planning.
Data trust seems very important right now, especially when things are being automated more and more by AI processes. I think there's this underlying fear that AI is capable of making stuff up, and that could be catastrophic when we're talking about the power grid. How do you help your customers trust the data that's coming into their system?
Yes, I mean, we need automation, so we need data to be handled automatically by systems, by machine learning algorithms, by AI. The important thing to make this in a way that customers trust this data is increased transparency. So we never do all of the automation we never just do it in a black box, but we show why we did things, what we did. They can make it like they can say, okay, I don't want that, I want to maybe reverse that. And then there's some things where we say, look, we don't want to automate that piece because this is something you should look at. So it's really making it in a way that humans can still understand what is happening. They can build the trust, and then at some point when the trust is there, they don't even need to look at it anymore, but then it can really then scale and provide more value to our clients.
That human element seems so important because even as those engineers retire, we need people, whether it's prompt engineers who can tell the machines exactly what they want, or people that can interpret the important data and make use of it. In which ways do you enable your customers to do more with less in that way?
Yeah, we do that by letting them focus on what actually matters. So there's many things that you need to do. For instance, if you look at connection before, being able to say, yes, you can interconnect and you can be connected to the system. But many of these steps are actually they're not critical to the process. They're not critical to the actual physics around that to be connected. So, and these things are the ones that we automate. So everything that is not critical. And then the engineers have more time to focus on the pieces in the study, on the pieces in the process that are actually critical, and can give more time to these things. So ultimately, they save time, can do more, and have more time for the actual things that matter.
Last question for you. I know you've been out at DTech for a day or so now. I'm sure you've had lots of conversations with people out here in the T&D space. Is there a common thread that you can pull through those conversations, maybe a theme that you can take away from the event?
Yes, sure. I mean, DTech is a great event. It's not our first time here at DTech. We've been here many times before. I'm also looking at events in Europe. I think it's really great how much sharing and this partnership spirit that is here that you experience on the booth and with everyone you talk to. And I think one thing, our main takeaway is really interconnection. We've talked about for a long time, many years, but now it's finally here, and we need a solution now because things need to be connected to the grid for data centers to go online, for DRs to go online. So I think it's really interconnection is here, and we need solutions now.
Hi, my name is Ashwin Srinivas. I work as Principal Implementation Specialist for Envelio. I would love to give you a demo of the system. So this is the IGP, and I would like to show you the system now and jump into the grid transparency application. Here you can see an overview of the system. You can see the different feeders, and over here are the different elements. We can click on the asset and see here the different attributes, the line type, the voltage, and this is a 12.47 kV system. And if we jump back out of the system, and then I can show you one of the planning use cases, which is the hosting capacity map. So this is basically the parcel-based hosting capacities. So if we zoom back in and click on one of them, so this is basically the parcel-based hosting capacity map. And like the idea is we're aggregating the hosting capacities per parcel. So we're showing like closest one-phase line, closest three-phase line, and then displaying the different hosting capacities that is available in the system. And this is really crucial because this reduces speculative applications from end customers to utilities, and it basically streamlines the whole process.